Good morning. My name is Lana. Welcome back to the Lighthouse of Tarot, Oracle, and Runes. So, guys, today this is a reading for the fire signs. And this fire sign, I do want to thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I also want y'all to know we've got the cauldron here with the psychic dream candle going, which I burn a little bit every day. If you'd like to know how to make one, become a member. I have 2 levelships. One membership is only $4.99 a month for the torchbearers, and the angels and ancestors it's $19.99 a month. It's very reasonable. I'm going to be doing a variety of things with channel members only, like how to do dream candles, oils, powders, that you can use in your everyday life, and I'm going to try to restrict it to normal oils and herbs that you can get from the grocery store to be cost efficient. We're also going to do something maybe possibly on the gods and goddesses, and also maybe a rune class in the near future too. And also something on signs and synchronicities, because that's where I feel like they're guiding me. So let's get into it. So this morning we've got, for the major card for the fire signs, we've got Spirit Keeper of the West, which is talking about transformation. Okay? It's talking about things changing in your life, being illuminated. But before that can happen, you have to let go of the past. Anything that, like, if you feel like you need to make amends to a person, do that and then let it go. If you can't actually talk to the person or write them a letter or do a phone call, then write it down on a piece of paper, set it on fire, and throw the ashes to the winds. Make sure that, of course, that you were safe when you do this. Okay, that's a good thing that a cauldron is good for, is to do many burning spells. And this one is made of iron. I haven't used it in a long time. I had something smaller I was using, but I took it out recently and cleaned it up and oiled it up and baked it in the oven and cleansed it, so it is ready to go for simple workings with spirit to bring forth positive change. Okay, and I'm going to be going into different ways to use this, do this for members only. Okay, all right. So the first card that they gave me for the fire signs, what is it? Aries, Leo, and Sag. Okay, we got Great Mystery. And again, Great Mystery is repeating kind of sort of what Spirit Keeper of the West is saying, that it's time to let go of something new because you're transforming to be some kind of leader or some kind of torchbearer or some kind of going into the future to change things up. Okay, growing, changing in some sort of way. I have been picking up on energies of that next year, because Pluto's getting ready to go back into Aquarius, and it's going to be there for 20 years, which is talking about lots of new innovation, lots of new technology stuff. So maybe you're one of those people. Maybe you're of a technological mind and you've got some great ideas that you want to build, create. This is going to be a great time for people that are wanting to create healing ways and healing paths. Okay, that's going to grow. There's going to be areas of spirituality that grow, and also innovation and technologies are growing. So which one are you? What ideas do you have that will literally be something that changes the future world? You are needed. You are loved. Okay, so what else do you want to tell me about these fire signs that are transforming? Okay, underneath we've got Tribal Spirit Dancer, and this is talking about being, to me, it talks to me about a special group of people that are going to use their intellect, their transformative ideas to bring different changes into the future world. Okay, maybe some of you have a vision quest that you're on, that you've got a new idea. Okay, but whatever way is, you're transforming to become this. Okay, on the top, Warrior of the Heart. Some of you that are healers are going to be leading with your hearts. Okay, fighting for the underdog, making strides in the future in either being some type of healer, being some type of protector of maybe children, women, animals, something like that. You lead with your heart. Okay, and you're going to make great strides going in the future. Think about the power of a polar bear, right? Polar bears are one of the strongest bears, I do believe. I believe they're one of the biggest too, but I could be wrong. It could be the black bear, that is. But that's a lot of strength for a heart. So maybe you're not, maybe you are just starting to realize that you have a good heart, okay? And don't care about what other people think. Don't care about what other people say. Okay. Then we've got the shaman card, medicine woman, medicine man. Okay. So this feels like several different people. So, and being on a special vision quest. Okay. So maybe you are someone that deals with, like, okay. So they're showing me a local woman where I live that she, runs the final resting place of people here, okay? And she's really good with the families. She always knows the right thing to say, the right thing to do. So this is making me feel like somebody that carries their own medicine with them no matter where they go, okay? Yep, medicine bags next. You carry your medicine with you no matter where you go. So this is feeling like a lot of healer energies, okay? That are meant to become elders. Wow, that to me is like, to me, tribal spirit dancer, elder, warrior of the heart, shaman abilities. These feel like all, like if you were going to look at this like arcana, the minor and major, those are major arcana energies. So a lot of you may not realize where you are now and where it's going to lead in the future, okay? Because this is the time to step up and say yes. What is the vision for your future that will help people, help you, that will, make you one of these leaders? Are you meant to be a leader or are you meant to be a follower, right? Do you know someone else that has the same ideas that you do, that you're getting together and collaborating even, okay? Do you need to ask somebody else their advice of what they think and just take it into consideration, right? Somebody that knows more than you do, okay? It's all going to flow. See this little group of birds up here? Birds are messengers. And it feels like they're flying into the sunrise. So this feels like a new day coming up of where people are going to accept that they are warriors and step up and be determined to take one step after another to make their own path, to stand out with their own bright light. If you notice, a lot of these cards have a sun in them, okay? And this feels like, and these all look like sunrises to me. So these all feel like a new way of being going into the future, okay? Spirit of Earth. Maybe some of this is, again, this is another one that, actually, I think this one looks more like a sunset. I think what this is talking about here is a lot of you that are wanting to be innovators, that are wanting to be healers. You are going to be successful, okay? Answering the call. Where's your heart being led? Where are you being called to go? Your spirit guides and angels are with you. And even if you're not sure, they're sure. See how that rainbow goes from kind of thin at the top and then really gets strong down here? And there's this opening in the clouds. Openings, opportunities, new doors coming, going into the future. I think a lot of you don't realize how powerful you're going to be in the future as far as being able to be the movers, the makers, the shakers. Even if you... Okay, so they're showing me a girl who is very timid in the way she talks, but as she progresses on her journey, she ends up being one of those that can, maybe she's a reporter or something like that, because they're showing me her being really like in college still, and then they're showing me her standing in front of a microphone and speaking in front of a bunch of people and making a difference somehow. Maybe you end up being a political speaker or some kind of healer that ends up talking to large groups of people. And everything's being cleansed. The universe is working on cleansing and opening up everything for you going into the future. For those of you that are going to be this. And then eagle medicine. So eagle medicine's talking about taking a step back, okay, and getting a higher perspective, see the big picture, okay? So don't think that just because you're one person with this one idea that your perspective is too small. You need to open it up and realize how much more good you can do. Get online, look for buzzwords, look for different descriptions of things I'm hearing, because your perspective is not big enough. You need to open up your perspective. Maybe even take some classes. Expand your repertoire, I'm hearing. Speak up more. So they're showing me somebody saying, well, I could make a talking stick. Maybe that would be like my little talisman to help me to, have more courage. Maybe you could make yourself some kind of a talking stick, or even a favorite rock, something you could carry small with you, that whenever you need courage. Guys, there's maybe I should do something about rocks too, because there's a lot of gems and stones out there that have to do with courage, being able to speak up, increasing your psychic abilities. Maybe we'll do something about that too, because hey. And then we've got white buffalo. White buffaloes don't occur very often. So this feels like somebody going through this path, and this is what you end up. Okay? Is this very strong leader that stands out. I always get this as the white buffalo as something very strong, standing out. Okay? Maybe even being a peace speaker. Let me pull a couple of runes and see what the runes have to say. Also, guys, I'm going to also start using my bag of tiles with the letters on them for names. Some of you might actually get some, if when I pull the tiles, I'm going to pull those tiles after this. If just listen to the initials or the letters that I take out, and they might apply, they might not. Take it how it resonates with you. It could be another person, place, or thing. But let's see what the runes got to say first. Spiritual warrior. You're on your path. So this feels like this is like you already know what your path is. Maybe you're already in school taking the things that you're doing. And then we've got the rune of humanity. So this feels like it could be more than one of y'all. I reordered a copy of my favorite rune book by Lisa Peschel. I'm going to show y'all this real quick. Okay. And again, the runes, once you learn the basic meanings of them, okay, they can, your own intuition is what guides you after that. And I'm feeling like this is somebody that manages to shake things up. But let me read to y'all what this Manus rune is, because I personally, this is my favorite, because the Manus rune includes all my birth initials, or the initials of my given name. I'm not going to go into that, but it's one of my favorite tattoos. We'll say that. Let's see. Manus, the rune of humankind. It's a rune of interdependence, and you expect to receive some sort of aid or cooperation regarding the problem at hand. Like I said, talking to an elder. Okay. It could very well come in the form of good advice. The advice will be totally honest and unbiased. So again, that's that elder energy coming in, okay, and giving you advice of whatever it is that you're asking about, okay? Sometimes it appears in reference to the individual in the reading. It can indicate you may be becoming too caught up in the problem to be effective in solving it. In this case, I think it's asking that elder's advice, okay? This is the time to seek out good advice and try to adopt a more positive, progressive attitude. You're not seeing something, okay? And being surrounded by the spiritual rune tier, this is a good time to implement any new plans. Also, it signals a time when you need to take special care to remain modest. Stay humble, folks. Getting up on a pedestal and acting like thinking that you are, the one and only, or getting a big head is not going to serve your purpose, okay? I'm going to put it nicely, okay? So examine your situations at present. Look to the runes. Manus can also indicate magical ability, okay? Especially if it's paired with Perdo or Laguz, which neither one are here yet, but we're going to see. It can also indicate that you're having problems. Okay, well, that one doesn't apply. I'm not even going to read that one, okay? So this is definitely asking that advice of an elder, okay? This is where the change is going to occur, where you break through in the process of self-change, okay, after getting the advice of this person. And then we've got success, okay, and we've got Keena's closing, but I feel like this is closing something on the path you were on, okay, and opening up something brand new. Let's see what the next rune is. I don't normally do reversals because you got the success and wholeness rune right before that. So I think some kind of information comes to you from this elder that you ask advice from that really brings in some success for you, and maybe even closes down something negative that you were focused on that you just didn't need to be focused on. You needed to be focused on the positive, not the negative. Does that make sense? Okay. And then we've got completion of beginnings. So this in some way opens you up to where you now are making better choices for yourself. And spiritual illumination. Okay? So that's just some extra guidance from the runes. Oh, and then Burka flipped over. Of course, it flipped over, but sometimes that to me is little... That's like the cards flipping sometimes. So new birth after this. Okay? And joy. The joy rune just fell out. And so did Thurius. Walking away, leaving the past behind. All right, guys. This is a reading for Aries, Leo, Sag. Spirit Keeper of the West. Guys, answer the call. You're a white buffalo.